Commander Shepard.
Please log in to access your profile.
We'll name her, there we go. Loser Pingu it is. What did we go? What was the name that we named our Fallout character? Was it, it was, Samoa Joe? But we're just gonna go with Loser Pingu.
Profile reconstruction.
Loser
complete.
Pingu Shepard. Origin Earthborn. Reputation Soul Survivor Class Soldier. Can we not have
Please
those?
log in to access your profile.
Manually enter career info. Okay, yes, let's do this. Yes, all right. Custom female.
Please log in to access
Next.
your profile. Warning, data corruption detected. Please reconstruct profile.
Here we go.
Confirm pre-service history.
Okay. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting, never staying in one location for more than a few years. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. You were born and raised on Mindor, a small border colony in the Attican Traverse. When you were 16, slavers raided, slaughtering your family and friends. You were saved by a passing Alliance patrol, and you enlisted in the military. Okay. You were an orphan raised on the streets of the great megatropolis covering Earth. You escaped the life of petty crime and underworld gangs by enlisting with the Alliance military when you turned 18. I think we're gonna go with Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Trapped in an extreme survival situation, you had to overcome physical torments and psychological stresses that would have broken most people. You survived while all of those around you fell. Now you're alone and left to tell the tale. Early in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. I think we're gonna go with War Hero.
Confirm military specialization.
All right, soldier, that's the basic one. Engineer. Adept. I know that this is broken in this game. Through upgradable implants, they can use biotic powers to lift or throw objects. Shield the squad and disable or destroy enemies. Adepts can only wear light armor and they specialize in pistols. I think we want to go Vanguard though, honestly. Vanguards are biotic warriors. They combine biotics and weapons to take down opponents and are especially deadly at short range. They specialize in pistols and shotguns and wear medium armor. This would be heavy armor. Okay, yeah, I think we're gonna go Vanguard. Yeah, let's go Vanguard.
Confirm facial identification.
She looks so serious, dude. Cycle presets.
Confirm facial identification.
I could spend all fucking day like fucking doing this, but I think, look, I think we're gonna go with the base appearance, even though she she looks a little odd in this game, but in later games she, you know, confirm appearance. Yeah, we'll go with default. People probably won't like that. They're probably gonna be like, oh, don't like default shit, blah, blah, blah. But I mean, I think that she looks decent as default. Some people say that she looks Hollywood, but
Profile reconstruction complete.
Loser Pingu Shepard, Spacer, War Hero, Vanguard. Think that's it, dude. Once you confirm your character is complete, you will be unable to change it. Okay.
Identification confirmed.
Should we go Insanity? I think we should. If it's too much, I can change it. Oh, that's definitely, we don't want that. Level scaling. In classic mode, the original 1 through 60 level range will be used instead of the new 1 through 30 level range. XP and talent points progression remains the same, but the number of levels is doubled. No, we're going legendary mode. Determines which skills and talents squad members will use in combat. Defensive, all. Sure. Subtitles on. Autosave, enable tutorial, sure. All of that. This would probably be a... Yeah, I should probably only make them use defensive so that I can manually make them use their shit, but we'll just go with all. Insanity, dude. I've never played Insanity on these, so we'll see how that goes.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She proved herself during the Blitz, held off enemy forces on the ground until reinforcements arrived.
She's the only reason Elysium is still standing.
We can't question her courage.
Humanity needs a hero, and Shepard's the best we've got.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient space faring civilization. The decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startlingly new technologies enabled travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called it the greatest discovery. Okay, I tried.
Arcturus Prime relays in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot, acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit. Green. Approach run has begun.
Fucking mass relay.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Thrusters, check. Navigation,
My boy Joker.
check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead, so that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Cut the chatter, you're overreacting. I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
I get it, yeah. I mean, he
sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Oh shit, here we go, dude. Press escape and open the journal to view your updated mission. Okay, well, we don't need to do all that right now. Oh, just whip out. Oh, the guns sound great, dude. How do you talk to people?
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
So shotguns are our main thing. This is an assault rifle. We don't even have a fucking shotgun. Oh, there we go. Ooh, listen to that.
You probably don't want
it's
to keep
space.
the captain waiting, Commander.
Oh, the change weapons. To change weapons, hold left shift and left click on a weapon's icon. Oh, it freezes everything too. That's convenient. Damages all nearby enemies and objects and makes them more vulnerable. Okay, we're gonna definitely, yeah, allows you to throw enemies and objects. Okay. How do you run?
He's a Spectre. They're always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along.
Also, how the fuck do you put your gun up?
Give yourself an ulcer.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
He wants to see me.
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, ma'am, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
What do you mean?
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
Stealth systems.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
A cover?
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Yeah, I get that.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all
I love Anderson.
He could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
Turian Spectre.
You don't trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family.
Damn.
My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was a long time. That was long ago, dude. That's fucking racist, bro. I don't like Turians.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board. Especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Alright, I'll look into it.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
I grew up on Eden Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit. There's something Nihilus telling us about this.
That's how you pull out weapons, but I don't know, dude. We'll figure it out.
Take orders from a Spectre.
Not his choice, Doc. Spectres don't answer to anyone. They can do whatever they want. Kill anyone who gets in their way.
Oh, you watch too many spy vids, Jenkins.
Hello?
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Part of the job, Doc. Relax, Jenkins.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before.
This dude's gonna die.
Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Well, he seems to be excited about it.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
There are no human specters?
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're a war hero, right? Held off an entire enemy fleet during the Blitz single-handed? That's the kind of talent the Spectres are looking for.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Spectres sound dangerous.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers.
Street's fucking
Spectres police themselves. If
blazing.
he goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Eden Prime.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Why are we going to Eden?
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
You'll do fine.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself in the Blitz. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
Be careful.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you.
Something tells me he's gonna die.
Stupid to mess it up.
I don't remember
worry,
if he
man.
does or not.
I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Paragon +2. Keep pressing that as if I'm running.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
Where's Captain Anderson?
The captain said he'd meet me here.
He's on his way. I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
I wouldn't know, so what? Beyond beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil, safe. Eden Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Why are you asking?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the Commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
I figured there was something you weren't telling us.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
Why the secrecy?
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
Oh, fuck.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why did we tell the Council?
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Oh, great. Like hell he is. I should have known.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
You held off an enemy assault during the Blitz single-handed. You showed not only courage, but also incredible skill. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
You put my name forward?
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Oh, okay.
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
You support this, Captain?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Protheans.
What do you know about the Protheans?
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees, galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Your Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
Eden Prime.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Beacon.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology, even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Keep it low-key? Alright, bet. I'm ready.
Just give the word, Captain.
We should be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
Great.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Oh, it's fucked.
Bring
it's
it up on
fucked.
screen.
Yep.
Get down!
Hey, it's Ashley.
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't. Need evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Ah, there it is.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead.
There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
His jaw quivers.
Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly, without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your gear and meet us in the cargo hold.
That's our fucking... That's gonna be our fucking op for
Tell
all
Alenko
3
and
games.
Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Engaging stealth systems.
Into
Somebody
the
was doing
fucking
some serious digging here,
shithole.
Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
Of course he is.
Faster on my own.
Oh.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck!
We are approaching drop point 2.
Here we go. I guess we'll see how rough this is gonna be.
Secure, Commander.
Whip out our shotgun.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
Oh, space is run. Oh no, but we're about to kill him. Holy shit. I don't know what the fuck those were, but we killed them. This game runs a lot better than I thought it would, too. Heat sink. Take all. Maybe jail. Okay. We're gonna need a lot of those. Fatigued. Alright, so I guess the strat would be, yeah, because you can't run when you're fatigued, so I guess the strat is to stop running before that happens, like that. Yeah, okay. So we gotta keep an eye on that. Alright, well, let's go this way, because this is where we're supposed to be going anyway.
Oh god, what happened here?
We're about to find out. Hold left shift to switch weapons for your squad. Yeah, we want them to be using assault rifles. Overheats nearby enemy weapons and burns them for a minor damage. Throw. This dude's gonna die. Yep. Fucking dead, bro. Damn, this shotgun got some fucking range on it. He's dead. Immediately.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
He deserves a burial.
We'll see that he receives a proper service once the mission is complete. But I need you to stay focused.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
He was so amped up for combat and this immediately dies. Omnigel is needed to heal injured squad members. Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption and electronic challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies. No, we don't need a heal. Damn, dude, this shotgun's fucking awesome. Hold on. As you gain levels, use the squad screen to improve your team's abilities. Press escape to access the squad screen. Okay. This is gonna be very important for us. Excuse me, dude. Let's go ahead and get, hold on. Wait, why can't we get this? Required warp 4 points. So we need to upgrade that in order to get into there. Right. We need tactical armor. Shotguns in general. Okay, yeah. Required pistol 6 points? Lame. Increases melee damage, increases weapon damage, grants the adrenaline burst ability. Okay, we're gonna need that. Resets the cooldown times on all your talents so they can be used immediately. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need that. So those are what we want. Yeah, let's toggle the helmet. I don't like the helmet. You, okay, what do we want you to have? You are a sentinel. Increases squad healing. Improves the recharge time on squad healing. Okay, sentinel. Reduces charge. Okay, adds a biotic barrier to your shield that absorbs damage but cannot block attacks that bypass shields. Okay, we want him to at least have that. Oh. Increases the amount of Omni gel recovered. Lets you see blah blah blah. Okay. We want him to be increases squad healing. All right, let's do that. We'll keep his helmet on. Fuck it.